Some of those states that have a gas tax holiday in place are already seeing some of the benefits and some of the downfalls.
Fox's Madison Scarpino is live in Illinois with a look at the numbers and what other states are experiencing. Madison?
Hi, Randy. So Illinois by far has the highest gas prices east of the Rockies, and part of the reason for that is because of how high their fuel tax is, and the national gas price average still stands pretty high at around $4.18, and 3 states have already enacted gas tax holidays. But take a look at this. Here you can see how many other states are either proposing a state gas tax holiday or other fuel tax relief efforts, from California all the way to New Hampshire. And those 3 states that already have gas tax holidays: Maryland, Georgia, and Connecticut. And getting rid of a state gas tax can save commuters at least a few bucks every time they fill up, of course, depending on which state you're in, and some states are proposing getting rid of the tax for at least a few months. Now, there are 2 clear sides to this. Supporters of gas tax holidays want to help drivers suffering with those high prices, but those against gas tax holidays say this will increase demand, which could just drive prices up again. State gas tax also goes towards infrastructure for things like roads and bridges, and state gas tax holidays means less money to go into those projects.
When it comes to state gasoline tax holidays, it's kind of a double-edged sword. While it does provide relief, it could incentivize Americans to continue driving, which is part of the problem that put us in this predicament in the first place, is that if consumers don't feel the effects of high prices, they may be more likely to continue driving like nothing's a problem. And if that happens globally, that certainly could boost oil prices and gas prices in the long run.
And the states that have enacted gas tax holidays have in fact seen demand go up. And even though the national average is slowly declining, you have to keep in mind that we're still up around 45% compared to this time last year. In Belleville, Illinois, Madison Scarpino, Fox 9.
All right, Madison, thank you.